Ever since I played through the original Bioshock, I've been thinking about the Civil War of Rapture and what Rapture would have actually looked like, or how you would have experienced it before the Civil War and before it went to hell. And I pondered this all throughout Bioshock 1, then into Bioshock 2, and in Bioshock Infinite, which I didn't realize would give us Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea until it was announced. So, I decided to recently go back and look at Burial at Sea Episode 1. Now, there could have been so much potential with this. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what Burial at Sea Episode 1 could have been. If you want to put your input down in the comment section below, that'd be very much appreciated. And let me know what you guys want to see in future installments of the Bioshock series, whether that's the actual game or DLC. Again, comments are greatly appreciated. With that being said, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy. So after trying to process the events of Bioshock Infinite, especially the ending and trying to comprehend everything that just happened, we were finally blessed with the DLC. First, we had Clash in the Clouds, then, more importantly, we had Burial at Sea Episode 1 and Episode 2. I feel that they really did two things with Burial at Sea Episode 1. They gave us a tremendous amount of fan service, but at the same time, they ended up dropping the ball on said fan service, and I'll elaborate on that. So as I mentioned, for me personally, and I'm sure for a lot of you as well, during Bioshock, the original, I wanted to know what Rapture would have looked like before the Civil War, or before it went downhill. Thankfully, we were able to see that in Burial at Sea Episode 1. However, here's essentially where they dropped the ball. So, we didn't get to experience that much of Rapture. We got to see 3 stores, 4 stores tops. We got to see a lot of beautiful landscaping, which I do appreciate. You can actually look out and see all of the different stores. You can see the Kashmir restaurant. The amount of detail was impressive. But in terms of overall exploration and player choice, there really isn't much. You have about maybe 15 to 20 minutes if you take your time and look at everything to actually soak in the sights of what Rapture was. And that is where I do feel that they dropped the ball. Again, they completely did something wonderful by showing us what Rapture was in its heyday, how beautiful it was, how stunning it was, how high class it was, and just overall in game, it looked absolutely incredible. And I applaud Irrational for doing that before they went out and became Ghost Story Games. However, part of me still feels a little empty to this day, and that's about 6 years later now. And I wish we could have experienced more. We only get to see things like Rapture Records, I think the Golden Rule, there's a restaurant that will be shown within the gameplay in the background, and then I believe there's one other store, along with a bunch of different miscellaneous things like a tobacco shop or the cigar shop. And if you remember from the original Bioshock, all of these stores were scattered throughout 2 different locations, that being Fort Frolic and Poseidon Plaza. So, to me, it seems like they really condensed the playfield of what Rapture was. Obviously, with things like Rapture Records, it was in Poseidon Plaza. Yet, you really don't experience anything else. We could have seen something like a Fort Frolic. We could have seen something like an Eve's Garden, or at least promotion of it while wandering around that version of Rapture. We could have seen things like Pharaoh's Fortune. We could have seen all these different stores, or at least had the option to explore a little bit more, if that makes sense. I know it makes me sound spoiled. It makes me sound entitled. I promise I'm not trying to come across that way. It's just that this is something that fans have been wanting and clamoring for ever since the original Bioshock. And now that we finally get to see what Rapture looked like, what it could have been, what Burial at Sea Episode 1 could have been. It's really heartbreaking, and it personally just makes me feel a little bit empty on the inside as a fan. Now, I did enjoy the episodes, contrary to popular belief, and I also enjoyed Bioshock Infinite. I know a lot of people don't, a lot of people do. It's one of those that are kind of split down the middle 50-50. So let me know your opinions on Infinite and Burial at Sea down in the comment section below. So now I'm going to leave you with this final thought, and feel free to share your comments down below. So this is something that I've been stating for quite a while now, whether that's through live streams, videos, or replying to comments, messages, etc. There is going to be a point, in my opinion, or there should be a point, where if it's not in the next game itself, maybe there should be some sort of DLC for it. I would like to experience the entirety of Rapture before the Civil War and have the events and play the events leading up to the Civil War. Then, if you want, you choose your side between Andrew Ryan or Frank Fontaine or Atlas at the time, and whichever choice you make drastically changes your overall player experience. Not only would this be an amazing story to tell, but it would actually give the tremendous amount of fan service to the original fans themselves. This is what Burial at Sea could have been. We could have seen the Rapture before the Civil War. We could have experienced all of the events leading up to the Civil War. We could have actually chosen whether to side with Fontaine or Atlas, and then Ryan. But we went down the route that Irrational wanted us to, and I still enjoyed it, but I feel there was so much potential there to tell an even more in-depth story, as well as give back to the fans, especially with them going out, that being Irrational, with a bang with Bioshock Infinite. So again, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Now with that being said, I do hope you all enjoyed this video. This one is kind of a topic that's been on my mind for a while, and just the overall thought of what we could have actually received with these DLC packs, and just seeing Rapture before the Civil War. So it's just something I wanted to make a video on, touch base on, and get your opinions down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video or any videos in the past and have not subscribed, would you kindly hit that subscribe button and ring that bell and turn on all post notifications to never miss a future video or live stream? I have a lot of great content coming for you guys here within the next couple of weeks. Other than that, if you want to stay up to date with me and talk to me outside of YouTube, the best ways to do so are through my social medias like my Twitter, Instagram, and my Discord server. All the links will be down in the description below. Also, if you want, I do upload other content to my second channel. If you'd like to check that out, I'll put the link in the description below for you guys to check out. I would greatly appreciate it if you went over there and just viewed the content and see if you enjoy it. Other than that, thank you all for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I will talk to you all in the next video.